Hey, how y'all doing today? Can y'all hear me? Miss Gail, you there? Hey, Talib, what's up? What's up? How you doing? I see Dottie. Who else? Benny
Fine, thank you.
Williams. Hey, how everybody doing today? Yeah, we just sitting here adding our people. This all. Look at this, Benny. I don't know if you can hear me, Benny. It's all the people we want to go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, you there?
Mhm.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I just had to reach out and remind people of the call.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. I found out something cool. I can actually send the money from one my Bismarck account that I already had, and I can send it to somebody else's account to get them in and get them funded. That's so cool.
yeah. I've been knowing that though. They
Yeah.
talked about that on the. You haven't been on the calls.
No, I ain't been on the calls. I've been busy, man. It's been busy.
Yeah, they talked about that a while back on the Pay Quicker card. So
Okay.
you can transfer money and from one person to another. You know. So another thing too that's good, a lot of people don't realize it, is that they don't have to fill out that 1099 and they have to fill it out in order to get paid, but they don't have to fill it out right away. So you could run somebody's account up to $5 or $10 or $15,000 before, and then that way you ain't asking for their social security number, whatever. And you can then, when they do get ready to pull the money out, they can pull it all out at one time. Are you with me?
Right. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was like 2,000 or something like that.
No, to my understanding, you can run it up as long as you can't withdraw any money. Now,
okay.
You can't withdraw any money, and that's going to be good when you start dealing with people, especially with a lot of people you don't know.
Right.
And you manage their accounts. You want that account to grow because you've studied cycling. It's not going to take that long because once you cycle up, them other ones are still cycling, so you still accumulate money.
Right. So have you been on the site recently? Did you guys see this? What I just found.
No, my wife has been on the site. It's the same old site though.
Look though, this is new. They got a credit card.
I
was like, wow.
No, I didn't see that.
Right.
I don't know if my wife's on the call or not.
Okay. Hello, hold on real quick, guys. Ron Thomas say he trying to get into the Zoom link. Hold on.
Who's trying to get in?
Ron Thomas.
Yeah, that's one of my folks. Yeah.
Okay.
He runs the radio station.
I think he needs the link, Benny.
I sent him the link on his phone. He must be trying to enter through his computer.
Are you trying to go through your computer? He said he went through the phone and the computer.
Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me leave the call. I see Lavina's on the call.
To you too. He's about to try to send it, but I'll try to send it also.
Shit.
Meeting ID. Hold on.
All you got to do is just click on the link.
Yeah, that
you sent on your cell phone.
Yeah,
it should automatically, unless he don't have Zoom downloaded on his cell phone.
Okay, I think he got in. Danielle, you drinking on the bottle down there. What you drinking, girl? Hey.
No, it's supposed to be ocean water, Kona Deep. But I made a tea, and it doesn't taste good. That's all.
All I seen was a bottle. I'm like, whoa, hey.
I get ready to say, I was gonna say, what kind of house I'm trying to find? Shit, drinking that out of.
All right, go.
Right.
It's a big old 40. It's a 50.
Real. So I just text him a link, so hopefully he can get in. I sent him a text message also.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not good. I'll be right back.
I think I got.
I need to get some actual water.
All right. Yeah, we doing good though. I think we got about 10 of our members in so far, and we got like another we trying to look. I'm talking about the end of the week, y'all. I'm trying to go up to like at least 30 people. So we're gonna really stick to this thing because we never did Bismarck. When we first did it, it was a $75. We came in getting people back left to right, $75. Now it's like 35. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I wanted to I had wrote down some notes. I wrote down some notes here of some things that I have on written down that I gotta discuss since I got some of my team members on the call. First of all, I want to introduce my cousin, Lavina Fryer Barry. She's on the phone, and she does a lot of accounting work, but she's busy all the time. But she did say she had some open time during the week to do things on the computer. She's really well on the computer. Lavina, you want to elaborate on anything?
Hi, everyone. I'm Lavina. I'm in the state of Michigan. I look forward to working with everybody.
Hi, Lavina. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, she can help with the administrative work. That way, Danielle doesn't feel like that.
She's I don't want you to
by
be
herself.
Feel overwhelmed, Danielle. So we can work as a team.
Right.
Good. Is Tali on here?
Yeah, I think Tali on here.
Breaking up.
Yeah, I see Tali. She on here too.
I'm here.
Okay.
Somebody squeaked. What did you say? Okay. Yeah, Lavina is she's on the administrative side. So when you got signed up, we signed up under her. She's in my organization under my wife, which I personally myself, I'm not even. I'm in the middle of myself. My wife brought it to the table, and when I first seen it, I didn't really put a lot of focus in it. And once I seen that matrix, I said we can do some things in a short period of time with this. And so that's what attracted me to it for the most part, and plus the health products too. But I want to bring on Ron Thomas. Ron is out of Oakland, California. He has a radio station and podcast. He's the one that has put together several organizations. He works downstairs of his office. They have a homeless administrative organization already. Okay, so they generate a lot of traffic. So Ron, you want to come on speak, man?
Let me see.
Is he there?
I see Williams. I
know you let him in.
I know somebody joined, but I think they got kicked off. That might have been him. Yeah, I did see somebody join, but then they
can you hear him, Phil?
No, I can't.
You breaking up. Hot dog is.
You said I'm breaking up?
New phone. I ain't never
this
heard
is my
of
laptop.
Phone man having the worst phone in town.
This is my laptop.
That's your phone, Benny.
That's my phone?
No, it's Benny's phone. You're clear on that end.
Oh, so it might be Benny's phone.
Hold on a second. Is it my phone? Oh, let me shut up. I stuck my foot in my mouth. Hold on a second here.
He said he got the most work.
Right.
Benny's so funny.
But my phone do be acting up, so he ain't lie. My phone do be messing up too, though.
Mine too.
Well, I don't know. I'm in the car, but I'm sitting outside let me see something here. I might be up under these power lines. Oh, that might be. You
Oh,
never
William,
know. You ever
okay.
notice your phone be tripping when you pass by a big old truck?
Or a whole bunch of trees and stuff.
Let me see something here.
Cables, what? Oh, so
Okay.
James, I
Are we
see
there?
James on here, y'all. He one of our new members. He just checking in, but yeah, you in for a treat, brother. You got in at the right time. Just hold on to your seat.
You get a chance. Can you hear me, Phil?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Hold on to your seat. All right.
Hold on to your
I guess
seatbelt.
I lost everybody now.
Hold on to your seat.
For a treat.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
I'm gonna have to next time I have to get on the front of the computer. I'm on the cell phone, so I've never did this before on the cell phone. Who else I got on this phone? I see Dottie's on the phone. Dottie, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Dottie's out of Miami, Florida. She's out of Daytona Beach. She's been around for a while. She has a few people that she want to put in that, and also I don't see my man Jermaine. Jermaine's out of Miami. We always got somebody last to the huddle. Hold a second here. Well, we just have to go without him. Were you able to pull Ron up?
Let me see. No,
Ron, are you there?
I don't think he joined. I know somebody just joined. Though. Let me see. I see TR. I think that's Miss Tina. Miss Tina Ramon, is that you? Yeah, I think that's Miss Tina.
Yes, that's me.
Okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, I have to speak for Ron. Ron has a radio talk show that he does, and he has like 20,000 followers that he can reach out to once we organize. And so a lot of them, when I say followers, I mean pastors, followers of followers. So pastors, homeless administrators, individuals like that brings Christ with you. So, but a lot of the folks, they're older crowd like myself. We've been around, we've seen a lot of things. And so some of them is looking to see about results. We have to produce positive results. Once we start showing positive results, then it's going to explode in the other direction where we're going to have to be organized in order to keep up. Danielle and Lavina and them, they may have to train some people to help them with you because you're not going to be able to do it by yourself. It's just not going to happen. So once you prepared for that, then because you know how money goes. Once people start seeing money, it just grows, fast. Now, Lavina brought up a point, and I wrote this down. She had a concern about Telegram. She said that she's used Telegram before and it's gotten hacked a lot. Have you guys experienced that?
Yes. There's a lot. That was my cat. There's a lot of you saw her just jump up on there. Yeah, so there's a lot of scammers on Telegram. So anyone that is on Telegram needs to know there are scammers and they're out there trying to make money just like us, but they're doing it the negative way. And so they are getting crafty, they're getting tricky, they got all kinds of tricks up their sleeve. They do it through Bitcoin, they do it through
tricks like what?
Look legitimate. They have they're smart. There's a lot coming out of Nigeria, and they're really smart. So they come up with these platforms for you to join. Or the old one was Cash App Flip. Or
Cash App.
Yep, Cash App. And and you know them because they're so bold. They'll put Cash App Flip admin in their bio. So so that's definitely a concern. So anybody that does join Telegram, they just need to be aware that that's out there.
Right.
Don't forget
the
clones of accounts because I just got cloned today.
What'd you say, Lavina?
And someone pretending to be me and
Mhm.
asking people for money. They also would clone your account, act like you, ask people for money, and it do not be you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's
And-
worked a few times.
Yeah, it had. And I'm gonna tell you something that happened. I
Okay,
literally had
so
Danielle
my
message me.
question
Hello?
is, if you went through all that and you're growing so fast,
Mm-hmm.
it sounded to me like that's the only service we gonna be able to use. That Gmail has an account, but we're gonna have to use some kind of system like that, because when you start growing that fast, there's no way we can keep up with it. We got to have a system
Well,
and
there's
somebody to monitor it. That it's impossible to grow.
there's a few other platforms that
What
we
you
can
say,
be on.
Danielle?
Oh, so there's a few other platforms that we could be on. There's one called Band. There's a few. There's one called, oh, but it's a new download. So these are new downloads that you need to have. But one that people usually have, Jasmine, baby, quiet down. One that people usually have,
Oh,
most
wow.
people do have, is Facebook.
Facebook,
So you can
yeah.
have a Facebook group. And so all of us could be in the group. And it's a really good way to stay organized. You could organize, important events, files, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Facebook.
So,
Yeah, we just have to be careful because the scammers, they try to act like they're our friends and say hi or talk about the weekend and throw you off.
Yeah.
Have to be cautious, careful, sometimes slow down to make sure we are talking to someone in our group.
I think we did we create a Facebook page, Tali? I think Ali created one, did we?
Yeah, I already got a Club Bismarck Facebook page, and they
Is
already
this
got
it?
information in it. We are all welcome to use it. I can make whoever needs to be an admin, and go from there.
Yeah, this is it right here. Tali is amazing. This is it, right?
We could do presentations and rooms, do live broadcasts.
Yep.
Yep.
You go live, have a little extra chat. There's a lot we could do with Facebook. I'm starting to kind of gravitate more towards Facebook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
for months now, so I pretty much got it.
Right. And I'll say Telegram is and Facebook, we can kind of move through both, because every day we got people joining our Telegram groups. Every day it's new people, just random people joining to see what it is. So that's a huge opportunity for us to take advantage of it. And we can also do Facebook also,
Right.
when they join through the Telegram, what you gonna do? Ship them over to Facebook?
Well, yeah, once they join, yeah.
I have people in our group, and yes, we share it with people, and just the process, we ask everyone to because you could invite people on Facebook, invite your Facebook friends and family. That's a sharp start. You can share other groups that allows you to share your platform in, and that's that ball rolling.
Right. So basically these two rooms, one on Telegram and one on Facebook, they're both recruiting rooms. So it's somewhere to send members or people that aren't members yet. So we can have another room that's members only, but these are recruiting rooms. So just people, for people to get the information, learn about what it is, get excited, and ask an admin so they can get more information.
Right.
Okay. Now, I got one question to ask you guys. It's a big one. What name? I threw out some names. Lavina and I threw out. We need a name of our group that catches people. You said, Danielle, you didn't like the word homelessness in yours. We got to send something that's gonna catch people. Real. I open for ideas from everybody.
No, that's Benny.
Is health, wealth. That's what it's called.
Oh, Tali, you're kind of
You're breaking up, Tali.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I heard health.
CBS.
I heard health something.
Mission, CBS.
Health, Wealth, and Income is the name of my Facebook group. Yeah.
I mean, I'm down with that. I mean,
Okay.
if no objections, I mean, hey, that's what we on.
Okay.
Maybe health, wealth, and residual income.
No, I think he's saying like a catchy, like, you know, go-getters, chain breakers, money makers.
Well, let's do something like that.
Diamond, team, you know, stuff like that. Like
Black diamond. Black diamond.
Black diamond.
No,
Black
that
diamond mission. So look, mission, Black diamond mission, Black diamond success team. I love success team.
That's BDM. Black diamond mission. BDM.
They don't know what BDM
But
means.
we got gang signs and all.
Yeah, that's
BDM, boy. Hey.
Oh my goodness. Don't make me laugh.
I can't right now.
So we're doing a good job with coming up with plans on building the infrastructure. So yeah, keep these ideas going.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's got to be universal. They got to be able to catch both sides of the fence.
Right.
Nothing wrong with the young people because you guys make it happen, but we got to bring some of the older generation in too. So I don't really know what name it is. Health, I don't know. For me, health and wealth, that should be a good phrase for everybody. Unfortunately, most people are not educated enough to take care of themselves, but that's a story for a whole different topic. But
we'll help with that.
Yeah, they need a lot of help too. They need a lot of help, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw that to you guys. I don't really, I care, but I don't care because I want it to be a team thing. I don't want to make the decision on what the name of it is. I'm gonna go with health, wealth, and what you call it because it's already out there for now.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna stick with.
I got a few more. What do you guys think about Road to Greatness?
Yeah,
I like that. I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
you know, you know what I mean? It's like you're
that sounds better, huh?
Moving forward. You're standing up.
What about
fighting?
Mission for Greatness?
I think Road. I like Road to Greatness better than that.
Road to Greatness.
I like Road.
Okay.
I like Road to Greatness.
Miss Gail got a vote. RTG. Look,
You
RTG.
caught me. You caught me.
That sounds like a PlayStation 4 game. RTG.
What did Miss Gail say? What'd you say, Miss Gail?
I like Road to Greatness.
Yes.
That's good.
RTG, I love it.
RTG.
It sounds like, you know, it's going somewhere. So we're on I like Mission too, because Mission kind of brings in that whole homeless part.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I seen Jermaine just joined too, Benny.
Oh yeah. Hey Jermaine. Are you there, Jermaine? Man, you late to the house. Jermaine's a football. Yeah, he a football man. He always in the huddle. We wonder you late for practice, man. Jermaine is in Miami, Florida. He's in club biz. He's one of my leaders. He has a lot of connections. He did a lot of different things for his entrepreneurship. Street vendor. He sold masks on the street. He was the one I was telling you about with the cell phones and stuff. He got he knows how to take and roll that. He's more or less a street person for as advocate is concerned. And he a veteran, been in the service, 39. So him and I have traveled all over the United States for as political work is concerned. So we be knowing about what these politicians don't know or don't know how. You know, we know how to get this thing off the ground from the ground level. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to get it off the ground anyway and keep it going. You know what I mean? All that education far as I'm concerned. Some of it is good and some of it's not. I'm not knocking you, Danielle, because I know you went to college at Chico State, which is down the street. I know, but some of that stuff you don't use in life skills. They need to teach financial literacy to people when they real low. That not wait till the bills get here and then all of a sudden we gotta learn a whole new topic. Another thing they need to teach the law. How you gonna get in trouble and then you gonna find out what the law is? That's never made sense to me. You know,
I agree with you 10,000%.
or hell, wait till you get sick and then you say, oh yeah, you should have been taking this all along. Yep. You only got so many years to live, all that kind of stuff. I call it the John D. Rockefeller stuff, because Rockefeller, if you know the history behind him, he wanted to make more money off of other people's labor, which is nothing wrong with that. We do that, but he wanted to dumb down people, and he wanted to keep people uneducated. People don't mind making money off each other if you're working together. But if I'm trying to mislead you into something, it just don't sit good with me, you know. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I see when I be interviewing the homeless people and stuff. You'd be surprised. I see some homeless people with education, okay, 4-year degrees.
Oh,
yeah.
That was set
okay.
I met a homeless attorney in California. Yeah,
absolutely.
Homeless attorney.
Oh, a homeless attorney in Tent City, San Diego, living on the street. Yeah.
That was engineered.
The economic divide is wider now. You know, during COVID, 40% of Black businesses closed. Mm-hmm. We are thriving and creating new ideas and new businesses, but we're struggling. And the rich, they're only 1% of the population in the U.S., and their income increased 22%, over 22% last year. So what we're doing is we're building our community, because we really need it right now.
Right. Yeah,
so
we can do it.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, the people just got to change their mindset. Once the money starts flowing, the naysayers will come on board automatically. Right. They'll come on board, because you're gonna have people say, "Oh, I don't want to try it." Anybody try something for free, because they don't. Yeah. But once that belief system grows up, then that's when it's gonna take off, and it's gonna go to a whole different level. You know, you know, that's how I feel, and I feel like that from my spirit. Plus, on top of that, I've seen how information gets out. In other ways. Prime example of these COVID checks that they sent out during the pandemic. Once everybody realized they got some money, everybody and their mama jumped on it. Yep. I mean, you didn't, but that was a momentum thing, because that police says, "Oh man, that's free money on that card. I'm going to do that." Blam, blam, blam. Well, we could do the same thing. Once the word get out, and you give somebody $40,000 or $50,000, because I want to give them that money, because they're going to spread, and ain't nothing going to excite anybody. I mean, things that excite people. When you see a homeless man, he was homeless 3 or 4 months earlier. Now he riding in a brand new Mercedes. They gonna say, "What the hell's going on? We've been trying to get you to come to church and give you money. Now you got more money than the church." Okay. Yeah. I'm serious. I see people all the time. They want to help the homeless, but they can't help themselves. You know, it's the system, and it's the belief system, and we've been taught. I told Ron the other day. I said we was talking about. He said, "Well, he got to sell it to his wife, the idea, because she thinks Ponzi schemes and all that." I said, "I don't even want to be bothered with them folks. Don't even bring them. Wait till they see the money coming, and then bring them along. Because I don't have the energy to try to persuade your belief system. I really don't, and I don't have time. It's like next. I gotta keep it moving. There's enough people out here. We can get this thing off the ground, and we ain't gotta sell nobody on it. We just do what we gotta do and keep it moving. Yep. You know. So, but y'all know how to do that, because we did that. Y'all did that in other things. Yes, I'm there. My wife is on the phone. Hey, you want to say something? Or you just incognito? I guess she incognito. I was looking up here. I wrote down some notes, and then I had to make sure I wanted. Oh, I know what it is. It was mainly about Ron and what he has going on. Who's going to monitor once we get this the site up? Who's going to monitor the site? That's what I want to know.
So are we talking about an
like,
actual website?
Well, I'm talking about like Telegram. You got somebody monitoring people or monitoring or looking out for. In other words, policing, making sure we don't get negative energy or negative somebody trying to cross recruit and all this other stuff. Who monitors that?
So we basically, it's like a big group of us. But our main admins, we pretty good at monitoring and keeping all the negative energy down and deleting the people that post ads. We block them, we spam them, we make sure they gone. We good at that. We've been doing it for almost a year and some change. So and we growing, we definitely growing, and it's a lot of people that's stepping up and when they free, because a lot of our members work and stuff. So when they free, it might be late at night. I see somebody get deleted, posting spam and stuff. Get out of here.
Right.
Well,
yeah, you gotta go. 2 a.m, you trying to creep and crawl and post your little Cash App flip. Get out of here with that.
Cash App flip. Oh,
Yeah,
mercy.
flipping Cash App, turn $10 to $100. Get out of here with that. Talking about add zero.
Lord mercy.
That's crazy.
Okay. There was one other thing I was going to share with you. What is a good mission statement? We got a name for it, but what is a good mission statement to let people know on Facebook what we really trying to achieve or what we're going to achieve? What is a good mission statement? That's the thing I want to know.
Our team is a financial investment team that is for the betterment of our communities to help lift people up during these hard times.
Okay. Well, I want something that says we're changing. We're getting the homeless people off the street, doing something that our elected officials don't have the knowledge to do. Somewhere along that line, I want something that rubs people the wrong way.
Right.
Yeah.
Some folks.
I just want to add a comment. I'm studying investment law, and we have to be careful with using that term if we're not licensed. So instead of saying investment, we can say, build wealth, build income. But I would encourage just stay away from the word investment, because there could be different meanings to different cultural groups. And we want to just be, straight up. We're all putting our money together as a community, a cooperative group.
Okay, I like that.
Basically,
So,
that's all. We just got to be careful. Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
So I think that we kind of we need to expand the mission a little bit, because while I do definitely love the mission to help the homeless, I think it can be bigger than that, because not all of our members are a part of that community. And, there's a lot of members with a lot of different, target audiences, or, their own mission. We even have people from out of the country that they want to help their communities too. A lot of people from the islands, well, at least 3 from the islands, and COVID has devastated, the islands, just because of the way the infrastructure is. They don't have the government to fall back on. And so I think that because there's so many different people from all different life, maybe we can expand that a little.
Danielle, you went low on me.
You're breaking up, Danielle. Hello?
I think she muted out. But yeah, I get what she's saying. Because we got a huge group, guys, and I feel like if we can all come together, because we got 20 people doing this, 30 people only focusing on auto Bitcoin, 10 people focusing on this, 50 on this. If we can all have one, and then you got them same people, even though they only focusing on Bitcoin, but they actually using that to do prison reform. We got people that want to talk to the prisoners, and that's their main focus when it comes to helping. We got people, you know, that want to focus on helping the elderly. Like, we got a lot of different moving pieces, and I feel like if we can just focus on the finances first, let's get some people some money, and then
Yeah, then they can
now
go
let's
with the
start
other one.
pushing it out. See, because now they
Yeah.
listen. Money talks, so people listen.
Yeah.
So,
You know, it makes a big difference when you can put $10,000 or $20,000 in the hyper fund or Hope token or something like that. Now you're getting the return on your money versus you trying to scrap up and get $500, $1,000 just to put over there. That's not going to do you no good on a daily basis. I mean, yeah, it's growing, but you know what? We don't know how long some of this stuff will be allowed or be around. Because one of my big things, and you mark my word, I can promise you the government is trying to figure out how to get in your pocket. That's their job, 24/7.
They are doing that right now. Yes.
yeah. Any chance they can.
Okay. So, but that's a good thing. But we got Lavina on the team because you stay plugged into that kind of backroom stuff that goes on that people are not aware of. And that makes a big difference. Okay. Big difference. So
right.
That's what you say now. What's our next step? Our next step, now that we got people organized, our next step is I am going to fund some of it starting Friday. Okay, it might be sooner than that. I'm gonna start funding some of it starting Friday. Start putting people in. I got a list of folks. Everybody make a list of whoever they're gonna put in that don't have money to get in. People who need it, not because they want it. I'm like, you know, yeah, everybody hold their hand out for free. They got $1,000 in their pocket, but they're gonna take $35. I ain't really. I mean, that's just me. You can do what you want to do, but you know, I'm gearing on helping some folks or some people that see the big picture, and that's what's going to create the momentum, really. So I think everybody can afford $35, I believe. If not, we tell them to go get some recyclable cans or something, go down there and turn them in and get your $35. Because a homeless man can make $35. I've seen them. And sit back and watch them. And I don't know what he was giving it. I don't know what the people was giving him, but I just assumed it would have just been $1. But sometimes people give people $5, $10, $20. You kick back and watch him for an hour, you know, you'll see him. I had a homeless man a couple of years ago. He said he make about $200 or $300 on the street collecting money, you know. And then, you know, if you've ever been on the freeway, you pull out the freeway, some of them got a dog sitting over there. They feel sorry for the dog, and they just give you money because they want to see the dog get the dog fed. Dog eating better than you. Shoot.
And I'll tell you one of our strategies though. We do something called pay it forward. So it's like, look, we'll help you if you ain't got it right now. We'll help you get in. We'll pay it for you, and then guess what? Within a week, 2 weeks, whenever you can, go ahead and sponsor 2 people. Pay it forward for 2 people. We got a long list of people. Like our Telegram group, we got thousands of people on Telegram. And you already know half of them they got the money, but they want to see it work. So we like, look, we'll pay your position, and you sponsor 2 people in whenever you can, you know, as soon as possible. Go ahead and get you 2 people that we got. If you don't got them, we got them. You just put the money for it.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you, and I know you don't have a direct answer for it, but how, in your opinion, how fast does it take you to get to 100 people doing it that way?
Doing it this way, it shouldn't take. I feel like if everybody do what they already agreed to, because we probably got like 30 or 40 people that already said yes, they agree, I will pay it forward. So you do the math, 40 times 2, You know what I'm
40
saying? That's
times 2 is
8. That's
80.
that's basically 100 people right there. You know, so all we doing is just making sure. You know, if you need, we got the people that we can push for. You know, if you don't have it, you know, and we got the people that you can sponsor. So that's not a problem. You know, the only problem is just with all these companies. The main problem is finding people that are like-minded, people that are down. Okay, yeah, I'll put money back in when I make it. Or yeah, I'll
Well,
go
you're
ahead,
gonna
and now
have
that you
folks.
help, you gotta have
You're gonna
money.
have folks. You're gonna have folks that are not gonna do what they're supposed to do.
Yep.
I mean, we don't live in a perfect society.
Yep.
It's just the nature of what it is. But as long as you have enough leaders paying it forward, that'll take care of itself. You know, that's one of the things that we'll preach on as we go along. And once people understand how the system really works, they probably will pay it. They probably will turn the money in. Now, I got another question, and this is a big question here. Are we going to give presentations, or are we going to let Ron Thomas do his own presentation?
Well, we definitely do presentations because that's we don't have a choice.
Biz?
Like, yeah, we don't got a choice because if we gonna really focus on Club Biz, like our members are it's new members joining every day, so they want to know. They like, what is all this stuff? You know, you scroll up, you see all these messages. So we got to do presentations. But I would say right now we can kind of focus on just adding the people. So then, because what I'm doing now, I'm actually going and I'm manually adding everybody one by one. Boom,
right,
boom, boom, boom. And then when I get all these people off of the spreadsheet, it's about 30 people I'm gonna add, and then I'll let them go to work. Look, we'll
who in your group?
do it.
In our group, I want to say who in the group is a good presenter. Danielle, you look like you're a good presenter, and then you, we not that I said that, but it's something about a lady that makes people join better than a man. I'm sorry, maybe I'm just
right.
ugly in that.
Look, you were right.
No, it's funny, but in this group, it's Phil who's the good presenter. He's got the personality. There's something about
let me cut her off. I'm gonna tell you why though. When Danielle get on the phone, it's a dude. It's over. She got him. She got him clearing his money. Now our group in Telegram is full of women. Like it's rare that you find a man that's in, like, it ain't many men in Telegram. So I mean, yeah, I got a little, you know, I kind of talk with women, but I'll say Danielle is good when it comes to the presentation. Like I like the face, and you know, it's more, you know, society. You know, she got a society face. I like that. She got the voice. She got the whole.
Do you know when people look at you, they define you all the time?
Oh yeah.
Did you know that?
First look. I get inboxes and all like, oh, well, why you ain't why your picture, why you ain't got a different picture on the Telegram group? You know what I tell them? Hey, it's been working for me. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why would I go up and put some random picture up? You know, like, no, I'm gonna be me, and it's been working. So hey.
Yeah, I mean, if it works for you, I just know you got to have a universal. You draw a certain crowd, which is probably good because it don't really matter. I just know that people define you all kind of way. A lot of folks wouldn't believe that when I talk to folks that I went to college. Okay, they think I got a GED or something. I guess I don't know, but then it might be. You know, I don't know what they be thinking. You know, and they be shocked when I tell them I went to San Jose State in years ago, and different academies and different things of that nature. So you know, it's just people judge you by how you look. You know, and I just you know, myself personally, I want everybody to feel comfortable in our group. So especially once we get going, but the success of bringing people to, as well. But I'm trying to find somebody. You want to do the presentation, Phil?
I mean,
or do you want?
I can, but I be busy. Look, I be busy. I be like, Danielle,
okay, well, that's fine.
Help,
No. If you're busy, that's in your lane. That's what's wrong. You try to do too many things. If you're busy, we leave you where you are. Okay, but we got to find somebody to replace that section. So who in your group can place that section? I call out Danielle because she's young and she seems like she's professional, but she might have Danielle. We're gonna pass. Who do you know? So we can get the monkey off your shoulder.
Don't be scared,
But
Danielle.
the funny thing is, no, I'm not scared, but it's summertime and this is only 5 o'clock for me. So this would be the time where, we're still out at the park, we're having fun. We're probably about to go to dinner right now, or I'm home making dinner right now. So this time doesn't work for me, Eastern Standard Time. But I have done it. Me and Ty Lee have done it before, but I wouldn't choose to do it unless I absolutely had to. It's like, okay, we're in a bind. Danielle, can you show up this time and do the presentation? I'm more than happy to fill in, but I can't take it on as a responsibility.
Right.
But I'll admin all day.
And I'll say, it just depends on what times it is. Like if, because we have our Zooms, so if it's like maybe like a call where people just need a brief rundown, I can do that all day. And I can even make like a PowerPoint, actually Ty Lee already made one actually. I know we got our old Bismarck PowerPoint. It ain't nothing really changed.
The old Bismarck PowerPoint gonna be fine. All you gotta do is just change the $25 matrix on it, and that's about it. Use that because you're really just trying to get the message out. Really, it doesn't have to be all perfect. You just want to get the message out, and you want to be able to ask questions. One of the problems I've seen, and I have the problem myself. My wife, she got it down. So I think is explaining that binary. I understand the matrix, but when you start talking about that binary, that's a whole different story.
Right.
Okay.
And we actually got a strategy for my binary, which is once we get to everybody in and stuff, we all actually we're planning on going on auto ship for one product. And what that does is it builds your binary. You'll start to see more of your binary every time that one product gets purchased from each member. Then that means even free people that are free consultants, never paid, they'll see binary income. They'll start to see money just from joining for free. So binary is amazing, but it's not like the bread and the butter. But the binary is a way where people can purchase something that's healthy, and they can help all of us, everybody that's connected to you in that binary matrix. So I really do like the binary, and that's like my number one sell quote when it comes when I'm pitching to somebody. I'm like, look, and you getting paid on binary too. You talking about random people you don't even know. They buy something out the random. Where does money come from? That's how I was looking. I'm like, sheesh.
Right. That's the cool thing about binary is somebody can pop up in your binary in that tree and you don't even know them. They're not anywhere in your matrix, but they're still a part of the larger team. And you get binary when people buy products. It depends on how many members you have, but you have to have 2 because the binary means 2. So as long as you have your 2 members, you're eligible to get binary, I guess, profits or bonuses. And so if you have the 2, then you get 15% of products purchased. And the cool thing that a lot of people don't know is it doesn't have to actually be products, because the digital downloads that you receive when you buy into the matrix at all the levels, that's also a product. So you get binary just for people coming in and joining. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we can still got to find somebody. I guess, Phil, you're going to be doing the presentation. Anybody got any questions? I talked to my folks. Dottie, she's on the phone. She's out of Daytona Beach. She's a older lady. She's been around for a while. She has her own office where she takes care of people, elderly people. Dottie, you have anything you want to comment on?
No, I find it very interesting, and thank you so much for inviting me. And you guys have some good ideas.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Jermaine? You got anything you want to comment on?
I think Jermaine's been having trouble.
No, I'm listening.
Oh,
right
okay,
here.
okay, good, good.
I have no thoughts. I'm just tuning in. I'm just listening right now. I'm just paying attention. My ears open.
Okay. Lavina, you got anything you want to say? I know you bring a lot of corporate law and a lot of education to the table, so that keep people out of trouble on some of this stuff. You got anything you want to say? Comment on?
Not at this time.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know all your folks except Danielle. She's right in the back, right here in my backyard for the most part.
Yeah, y'all right around the corner from each other.
Yeah, I tripped on that. I really tripped on that. My wife and I, that was meant to happen.
It was.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
That was just meant to happen. So anybody got anything they want to comment on or say? Hey. So when's the next call? When's the next presentation, since you already have a PowerPoint? When you want to do the next presentation?
So I think the best route to take is like we did when we first heard about Bismarck. We actually went and we made like a 5-10 minute video. It was me and the leaders. I think it was me. I think Danielle and Tyler. It was a couple of us on there. We did a Zoom. We shared the screen and we just walked through each product. You know, because it ain't many. You know, we just walked through, kind of tell you, look, this help with weight loss. This right here is coffee. Well, they didn't have the coffee then. But, you know, we went through the Yum Berry and kind of just gave people a brief rundown. And then we switched and just showed them the matrix side of it. So we showed both sides and it was pretty quick. And then I was like, look, get back with whoever invited you to check out the video. My number's at the bottom. You got questions, reach out. And it did good. And we just had our members just sending it out on Telegram. Look, this is the video. You got any more questions? You can call us on 3-way. You can get us on a Zoom call, and that was it. We was just working it like that, you know. And then Bismarck shut down for renovations.
Yeah, well, that happens. I mean, the company is growing, and I'm glad they shut down, because if they couldn't get paid, if they was limited on how much money they could circulate, then it was going to shut down anyway. That's why that pay quicker is so important, because now they can move as much money as they possibly can. You don't have to worry about it breaking down, because trust me, it was going to break down. You know, and
they was new. They was new when we started. Yeah,
he wasn't expecting it. He was thinking it was just going to be small, and it just blew up on you. The internet, once we start generating, people really see they can get paid. It's really going to go to a whole different level. You know. We just have to have a system to plug people in, like the Telegram and things of that nature. So we may have to, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but I've always thought the videos was better than PowerPoints. That's just me. It's good to get human touch, but you can only do so much. But you can always send that video. You have a guest, he may not be able to get on the call, and then you know, you trying to get him on the call, he done missed the call, or he done came late and got half the information. Okay, now he done made some kind of decision, which is not complete. And so I've always been a big advocate of the videos personally, you know. And so, I mean, that's just me. There is a video I send out that I use. I don't think it's even from our group, but it's a good video. I'll send it over there to you, Phil. You can check it out.
I seen this one though. Did you check out the website video? They're short. It's like 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I watched it. I was like, okay. Yeah. You give you a rundown of the product. So I like
it might be the same. I don't know. My wife helps me out with a lot of stuff, but she's the computer whiz in our family, even though I be getting on her nerves, but you know, that's just life. We'll you know, we make it happen.
That's a true statement. That's a true statement.
Now you answer the. Now you get on the phone.
I was washing my hands, babe, when you called me out. And you know I don't like to really talk anyway, so But hi, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
I was washing my hands.
I'm glad you could join us.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Very, you guys got some good ideas and good information, and we just, just get this going, make some money, help a lot of people, and
yeah,
let's do it.
I want my mission statement is to get the homeless off the ground, because I know what it's going to generate, and nobody, our so-called city officials, they don't have no answer for that. I look around, Danielle, it's true, because you're on the West Coast, and you've seen the place. It looked like we living in a third world country. It'd be stuff all up under the bridge.
Yeah, it looked like
Iraq.
Yeah,
it does. I agree. And they're starting to do it in Seattle too. Seattle, Washington used to be so beautiful, crisp, clean air, clean. And now I was watching it on the news. It's looking just like LA. There was this one, it was on PBS World News Tonight, something like that. And there was this one man, because it costs a lot of money to live in Seattle. And all the homeless, they flock over there because that's where all the resources are, the free clinics, things like that. So they want to stay close to the resources.
Yeah.
And it just makes the streets, dirty. People are, urinating on the sidewalks, living in tents. They use the bathroom there. And so, some of these people are taking their kids to private schools, stepping over homeless people. Then the homeless people, they feel like, nobody cares about them. The resources that they do have don't actually get them off the street. All it does is just kind of pacifies them so they can stay in the same situation. It's just, I agree. It's definitely a huge problem. And I agree. I think that we could help. I think that one of the major contributors is money. And, everything's gotten so expensive. So yeah, money could definitely help. But, there needs to be more resources too. So counseling, more than just, just a bowl of soup and some bread. And then, maybe standing in line. No, for real, standing in line to get into the homeless shelter, and you might not make it. People can't go to job interviews because they got to stand in that long line, be there on time, or else they're not going to have nowhere to sleep, back on the street. And then depending on where you live, oh my gosh, my cat's choking. Hold on.
Uh-oh. You better get that cat, girl.
Thanks for sharing. We're on a mission to help everyone.
Right.
From all economic backgrounds, all cultural backgrounds. I'm just curious, does anyone have the Bismart debit card? And if so, how's that going?
I can't wait on. I just saw it. I'm like, wow. I need that.
I actually do have it, but because we haven't really, been generating any business, and they're not paying on it right now.
Not yet.
Okay. It should be coming up soon, he said.
It's coming.
But it's just what Phil showed. Whoever has the screen up, it looks just like that. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I see it. I just saw it today. I was like, wow, what is this?
Turning up, y'all.
Yeah, that's all. Look, that's it. This time it come with a chip and all. Let's go.
Excuse me, could I say something?
Yeah, sure.
I believe it was Danielle just mentioned that there's not enough therapists for the homeless people. And while she's talking, I'm thinking about, homes, actually, landlords. What about getting those people involved in the business, getting therapists involved so they could donate their time to help the homeless people, as well as landlords and people who are struggling to be able to provide for the homeless.
Nice.
Right.
Good idea.
So I feel like that is a great idea. The bigger we grow, the more resources we'll have to reach out and actually contribute to, maybe coming up with some ideas. I don't know any grant writers right now, but maybe get some grants for this mission so it can be bigger. Sorry,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just me, and that's this is me. I'm not a big advocate for grants because you got to pay that back. Okay, we should be debt free. We do what we're supposed to do. You know, I don't like the government too much. I don't like too much government because I'm gonna tell you something. Some folks are making money off people staying homeless. Are you with me?
I agree.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I'm with
the
you.
hedge funds, they doing it right now. Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
So they don't want them to get
called
off
capitalism.
making money.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm not a big advocate of it because somebody's told me, I don't know who it was. Somebody, I believe it was on this call, said that they didn't want. I think Ryan might have said it. They said they want to keep people homeless because they have to take this medication. So to in order to stay homeless. So, but if they're not homeless no more, then now they're not making money off of them for feeding the medication. And so it's kind of like, okay, that would sounds crazy to me, but I guess if I'm giving you, which ain't nothing but legal dope in my personal opinion, if I'm giving you dope and you get free from the dope, now I'm not making money off of you. So, I mean, anybody got any comments on that? Dottie, I know you know a little bit about that, don't you?
Yes, it is a major problem. Of course, anybody promoting health and natural supplements as Aisha, Healthy Aisha, you know that the pharmaceuticals want to keep us all on pharmaceuticals.
Yes, yeah, they do.
Definitely.
They also offer financial assistance to help people, so they pay for their medicine if they get approved, you know, based on their financial, the low financial income. And then once the applicant gets approved, they ship the medicine, pay for it. And then at the end of the year, when they do their taxes, the pharmaceutical companies receive a large tax deduction for offering financial assistance for that medicine. So then they get the money back from the government.
That's right.
Wow. Now, I see Miss Tina Ramon just said something in the chat. She said, what do you think about this? We are a community of like-minded individuals who have come together to support, empower, and motivate one another to create generational wealth and go after their goals, dreams, and aspirations. We have become our own rescue. It's a recession-proof community that has come together to help save people from homelessness, evictions, repossessions, famine, and death. Woo! Girl, you gave me goosebumps. Miss Tina, shout out to that. That was amazing. I need you to copy that and email it to me. Gotta put that on Facebook. I like that.
Thank you.
Nice.
Well, you can promote that.
Yeah, I like that. That was deep. That was nice. She said recession proof. I never heard that. That's a new slogan for me, recession proof. I ain't never heard that one. I like that.
Yes, I like that too. Now, Miss Tina, she's definitely with this mission. She has such a big heart, and she goes into these platforms always wanting to help. And she understands that there's bigger than just us getting a quick money grab or a cash, quick cash. And so I love that about Miss Tina. And so, yes.
And I'll say that to Benny. That's why we decided as a team to move under Benny, because Benny, we got an option now to place the people that really are like-minded, like Miss Tina, Miss Listra. We got members that everywhere we go, I'm talking about 5 different companies in 2 different days, they and everyone running behind us, trying to keep up. I was like, is it $30? All right, $100? All right, I'm on the way. So
and they do it because there's a bigger picture and they see it. And they know that it's not just about them and getting some quick cash, but it's about the community, about your personal family. It's about helping out the less fortunate, because if we make money, it can trickle down. Not like the government said it's going to trickle down, but actually trickle down, because that's one of the problems. Everybody that has a big heart, they might not have a big wallet. And so this is a way that we can have that.
A lot. A lot. You hit that on the head. That's a major problem. Okay?
That's the main thing. Look,
you got a big heart, but you can only do so much. You know, if you don't have a system, it's not going to work. I mean, you know, the richest person in the world can go broke if he just give it away, and it's not if it's not recycling, if it's not what they say circulating in your community. It's the same thing. It's just on a global scale. It's circulating back. It's coming back. It's coming back, and we can do it now. We can do it all the way across the world. So it don't necessarily have to be just here in the United States. Although I would like to clean this backyard, because I'll be honest with you. This homeless thing, I was working on a project, and man, the people was just, they had the COVID going on. I was working on, and the person couldn't use the bathroom. The lady, she pulled her pants down and used the bathroom right in the middle of Mission and 16th Street. Okay, just like a dog.
That's sad.
That is.
And you know, it shouldn't even be like that. But yeah, because of COVID, a lot of people weren't. So, you know, being homeless, there's only so many places you can clean up or use the restroom. And when all those shut down and no one was able to go into public restrooms, you know, the people that got hit the worst is the homeless.
Yep.
Where they can go now. They can't go to the YMCA. They can't go anywhere. So it got even worse. It's like the less fortunate that you were, the less money that you had, the harder it hit you. And so, you know, people that had barely anything, they had even less than that. And so, you know, that's dehumanizing. And that's just, it's such a shame.
It is.
It's sad. So yeah, I definitely agree. It doesn't have to be like that.
Well, Phil, we're gonna be able to use this Zoom link. That's another thing I got written down. What Zoom link? Okay. All right. Well, we have to use the Zoom link. I wanted to tell Ron. What's Ron here? Got on the phone.
Who writing on my screen first off? Because I see one of y'all trying to write on my screen.
Good. What now?
Probably
Somebody just wrote. I know it was Ty Lee.
It's probably Ty Lee.
Ty Lee, stop messing with my screen.
That wasn't me this time.
Oh no, they done wrote some red letters on my screen. I can't take that off.
Oh, okay. I see Ty Lee. What is the behind your name stand for?
Yeah, we can use this.
Oh, we trade. And so to get into trading calls, you have to have your ID present or else you can't come into a trading call. People ask us that all the time. We all have these numbers beside our name.
Well, you trading Forex or something?
Ty Lee's really good with the Forex and binary options. I kind of focus on binary options.
Oh man, I tell you, I looked at that trading. I looked at all the numbers because I was in Tradera. I looked at all those lines and stuff. I said, no, if that had been 30 years ago, I probably would have did it. But I said, I'm not gonna wreck my brain like that. I'm cool. I'll teach my little niece or something that. But man, no, that's hey, that's a prime example. They should have been teaching that in school, in high school, and coming up, but they don't want to because that's going to separate the wealthy from the from the poor. So that right there is a prime example. You can't learn all that stuff overnight. No.
Nope. Showing up can't.
And it's funny because Ty Lee was actually speaking with the superintendent of her son's high school, and they were interested. And then it was Tradera, and Tradera went under. So
yeah, I know the lady that one of the leaders that caused all the ruckus over there. We talk every now and then. She got a big organization, which I'm gonna see if she open to doing it. Her and I got something in common. I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of Black Wall Street?
We have, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of folks don't know this, but I was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1956. And my father was 64 years old when I was born. He was born in 1892. Would you believe that? My mother was only 30, but my father was 64 years old. And his mother was still living. She was born as a slave. She died. She was 98 years old and she died in 1958 when I was 2 years old. We found out, my daughter found a legal document where they did an interview with her in Tulsa, Oklahoma, about what life was with like a slave, a document you can actually Google. She found it. And now because because of the race riots and stuff like that, my grandfather we believe was killed in the race riots because he died in 1921, and they trying to give restitution to people to the ancestry. And I had a talk with somebody. They said, "Well, what can we do?" They trying to get the land back, and they was going to give us money, and
I said, tell them to keep fighting. They'll get it.
Yeah.
Keep fighting. But man, please. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth about it. The mayor of Tulsa said that he wanted to do something. I said I told the person who was interviewing me, I told him, you can just give me some money to invest in business because it done went too far at this point. There's nothing really that you can really do because there's so many people who are connected. The tree has grown. And so it's kind of like they want to do something because of this George Floyd thing, but now's a good time to look at it. But they got a program, believe it or not. It's not very much, but they'll pay you $10,000 if you move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and stay for 1 year.
What?
Yep. They got a program.
I know that.
Yeah, they got a program. They'll pay you $10,000 if you move to Tulsa, Oklahoma.
And you have to stay for a year?
That's new.
We do.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You can't what?
I said, you ain't gonna stay for no week. Shit, I'll be down there.
Right. I would have looked. Hey, sign me up.
A little vacation.
Right.
Yeah, they pay you 10 grand.
Dang.
Okay.
You would have to plant some roots because the kids got to go to school.
Yeah.
You got to come up with a job because you can't survive on $10,000.
The job is right here on Club Biz. You don't need no job.
This is a full-time job.
This actually is a full-time job.
Full-time job.
Yes, I'm waiting for that full-time income to come through.
Right.
And
because
yes,
I'm gonna tell you something about this though. Network marketing, I love it. I really love it. So when that real income start coming, I don't got no problem putting all my time into it because I enjoy it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy convincing people to sign up for something. But it's just the fact that enjoying and money is two different things. But you got to, it's bills due, boy.
Right.
So, yeah, we get it right. We get it right.
Mm-hmm.
We get it right, and then we can actually have that time where this is a full-time job, and this is something where you can work part-time and make full-time pay. It happened all the time. This is not something that's hard once it's built. So it's just about building it first to where it can work itself.
Yeah, it's about getting folks in first. Once you get in, it'll roll. That's why I like targeting the homeless because they're not going to question you about, is this a pyramid scheme or is this or that? You just sign them up. Once that money starts coming, the folks who thought it was a pyramid scheme would be the main ones trying to get in.
Yeah.
Okay. I seen it happen. I seen it happen with Bill Gates and the computer because they talked about IBM. When Bill Gates was coming up with the computer, people talking about, I would have jumped in when they first started. No, they wouldn't. They're doing the same thing they're doing today. Talking about it was a scam. But 30 or 40 or 50 years later, when you think everybody done forgot about it, I still remember what you were saying back then. Okay. So it's easy to say what you would do after it's already been built.
Yeah.
Okay. But building it, that's another reason I like the homeless because I can help them and help ourselves at the same time and help the community once it gets rolling.
Right.
Okay.
And let me tell you something about what one of my sponsors reached out to me and said. She was one of the ladies, and they were sponsoring a lot of people into increase, right? But then obviously the funds ran out and stuff. But you know what? She reached out to me and she said, "Man, y'all brought all them people in." She said, "I got money. Just give me the people. Just give me people who want it." And I was about to, and then Danielle was like, "Wait, you sure you want to give away our people?" And I'm like, "Well, we don't got the money right now. Why not give it?" And then I started thinking, I'm like, look, it's endless people with money, but it's like Benny just said, you got to pull some people's teeth. And right now we ain't got, look, if we got a endless amount of just people that's ready like we got on Telegram, but that list on Telegram, them 100 so people, you know, you want to have your options open. So that's why I really love what you going with, Benny, because I feel like we got this thing in the bag because I'm big on Craigslist. As y'all know, that's where I find most of my people for the phone program. I'm big on Talib's pretty good on Facebook. Danielle is amazing on Telegram. Like we got an amazing team. Lavina, she good with the law. Benny got the homeless people. Like, let's just all understand what our members are good. Like Matthew. Matthew is amazing at spreadsheets, and he created all this for us. So we got we got a big and amazing team, but we just got to understand where people's talents are at. What are you good at?
Well, you gotta work with people's. Yeah, you gotta work with people's strength.
Yep.
You gotta work with people's strength, and then as you go along, everybody else will learn all the other different things as they go along. I'm not big on the computer and all this stuff, but I am. I do know how to talk to people and get people. Like there's a audio book I share with everybody. They might want to. Actually, two of them. One of them is called "The Power of Now" by Eckhart Tolle. It's an audio book. It talks about the workings of the mind and the ego, and that's a very powerful book because everybody wants to be important. The question of it is how do you get your importance? That's a good one. Some people, they got to understand what's going on in their mind. Another one, believe it or not, is the power of the subconscious mind. You can listen to that for free on Google. It talks about cleaning your mind up, monitoring your thoughts. What are you thinking about right now? Are you thinking something positive or are you thinking something negative? Are you thinking something's going to make you money? Or are you thinking something, or you thinking, as my grandma said, you thinking monkey business? Okay, you taking your regular business or monkey business? Most people taking care of monkey business. Okay,
right.
But they are. I mean, but you're not monitoring your thoughts. Staying focused. All that. Listen to this stuff every now and then. You ain't got to listen to it all the time. Just put it in the car and listen to it a little bit at a time. But feed your mind something positive every day, and you're gonna be all right. Another thing Angel said, which I like, I have to work on it hard. When you wake up in the morning, write down 5 things that you can do that day that's going to be productive. 5 things. That way, you get something. Don't put no more than 5. 3 to 5 is fine. Something that every day, write down something that you're going to do. Even believe it or not, exercise is important. Okay, if you don't exercise, eventually when you get my age, you're gonna break down. You're gonna be in a wheelchair and you say, "Damn, I wish I had did that every day." Just 5 things, and don't try to make the list too long because then you're overdoing it. You won't get everything achieved. But if you do that, you'll stay on the winning edge at the end of the week. And then you're not randomly all over the place. And trust me, I've been on both sides of the fence with that. Okay, my wife would tell me already. She talks about me all the time. Being organized. And you're not too old to learn, but you hang your shirt and everything up in the same place, and you'll be fine. But if it's all over the yard, that's just all over the room and everything. That's how your mind is. And if you ever notice, people who be stressing, their house look like somebody took it and turned it upside down and set it back down on its frame.
Yep. All over the place.
All over the place.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. I had that problem, and it took me a while. I'm trying to break out of it. I'm like, you know what? And that's when Bismarck opened, it was like a light bulb went off my head. I was like, wait, we made all this money in Bismarck at such a high price. Why not just focus on it now that it's lower buy-in? You see what I'm saying? So I really want to focus on this thing. Like I was telling Danielle and Talib, we focus on this thing, we build it and build it and build it to the point where we can just stop and take a look at it and just watch it grow by itself. And that's if all of us, the main people that are getting in now, the first, trickle in, and they understand that same mindset, let's stop. Let's take a look at it once we get to where it's just growing by itself. just imagine it, and if we all come on the same wavelength and we putting out the same energy, the world will give that to us, because you got hundreds of people that's putting out the same energy in the world. It's gonna come back. That's how the laws of physics work. Laws of attraction.
Yeah. Well, personally, I feel like that we can take over the whole United States with this program, as far as helping people is concerned. We really can. We can take over, because we're not gonna run out of homeless people. I can tell you that already.
You ain't gonna run out of that. Or you ain't gonna run out of people on Craigslist looking for jobs. So hey, looking for jobs here. Come on, I got a position right here for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Go find me 10 people behind that. I don't pay your way. You find 10 people that want to pay.
Yeah. Hey, I'll get together with you on that Craigslist myself, because
Danielle might know my stuff.
Anyway, I'm gonna give the call back to you, Phillip, if you want to close it out, or you got something to say. Because I'm getting ready to go in here and get me something to eat. It's that time to eat, and for me, I know y'all done already ate.
I ain't eat. I eat late.
Eating late ain't good for you. That's how you get fat.
Yeah, I need to gain some weight.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I be over here looking like a little toothpick. I need some food. I need to stay up and eat a couple of little ice cream here and there.
Oh, ice cream! Oh no, that's gonna have you stinking up the house all night, eating ice cream and going to bed.
Look, you got to turn to the side and get one of these.
I'm so.
Phillip, is that your new dance?
Yeah, that's the new dance right there. You gotta do it with two hands. I'm on ice cream. You gotta hit it with one of these.
I'm gonna have to have my wife introduce y'all to Energy Bits and Corella. It's a supplement that cleans you out, and man, I use that, and I tell you the truth about it. And I'm not a big person, but I was using the restroom. My goodness, I was like, man, that's more coming out than I'm putting in. And I mean, it smelled so bad, man. I accidentally did a solid. I accidentally did a solid one in my cousin's garage. I almost ran everybody out the garage. I'm like,
woo! Oh my goodness.
This is a real family right here.
Okay. Goodness.
But yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. You see, y'all see, I got the list now, so we adding people. This our spreadsheet. We moving on down.
Yeah, we're gonna make it. We'll make it. We'll make it happen. First thing first. I gotta put this money up so we can put some people in, and I'm working on some other things to generate more money to put people in. It shouldn't take us that long.
No, we all do it together. It should. Yeah. And that's why I said I want to get started. That's why before I got on the Zoom, I made sure I just went ahead, because I was up to 3 minutes before the Zoom. I'm still trying to hurry and add 1-2 more people. So we get off here, we'll just go back to work. Let's just chug it out. Once I run out of funds, because some of our members even paid up, like Miss Gail, shout out to her. We'll just then we'll start to
we're gonna send some more. We're gonna
people,
Yeah, we're gonna send some more.
Right. Let's bond it up.
Let's do it.
I'm happy. That's why I'm happy we ain't spend all our money on increasing co-op. Hey, no, we ain't got, look, this perfect time. Now let's spend all our money over here.
Well, we'll get this going. I want to focus on cleaning up the community. That's the main thing. That mission statement is going to keep things going, and it's going to give results that people will notice from a distance. That's where you get your support from. People who didn't believe in it or say, man, this is actually working. Because nobody else has been able to do it if you really stop to think about it.
Nope.
Who have did what we're doing ready to do?
Nobody. No,
Nobody.
they may have started it, but you don't. I don't hear about it. Ain't nobody. When I was homeless, ain't nobody reach out to me and be like, "Hey, I got a program you can join it. It'll help you." Ain't nobody tell me nothing. And I've been homeless in 2 different states almost. I'm Virginia, DC, going here. Like, ain't nobody never tell me nothing. It was always the bad stuff. It wasn't never nothing positive. So this is something different. It's something different, and this is like literally changing the world. And I'm gonna speak
it
it
will.
it's changing the world.
Yeah,
I
it will.
agree. And you know what?
That's
We
right.
forgot about the youth. So there's a
Yep, the
huge
youth. Yep,
population of homeless youth, especially
Yes.
the ones coming out of foster care.
yep.
And they don't have no family support to lean
Wow.
back on.
They
And
need
now they're just kind of right. So that's another. But I did want to ask one thing. So I do know that there's always strength in numbers. So does anybody know any big pastors or community leaders that they might be able to kind of get their ear so they could come to a Zoom call and kind of, help with our mission? Because I know that pastors and community leaders, they always are looking for a way to give back and to get support and help and offer the same in return.
Ron had a pastor, a homeless administrator and a pastor that they working with. I'm supposed to meet with them on Friday. I don't know exactly how many people they have or what their deal is or what their administrator is. I myself personally, I just feel like that we can talk to them, but as the homeless going to recruit them themselves because it's really based off of results. When people see results, they want to get involved. They like, man, how did he come from that to that? And then he can share his testimony with the church. Yep. And there's nothing more powerful than a person who you actually help giving a testimony that will create the masses. Okay, that's the bottom line. Because and don't get me wrong, I could be wrong in this situation, but it's just because this is the first time we've ever focused on this as far as the homeless concern. But I've known church people trying to help the homeless ever since I can remember, and I ain't seen nobody give no results. It's because they thinking they got a 9 to 5 mentality. Most of them do. Every now and then you see an entrepreneur, pastor, or whatever, but their church is never struggling. And it really is conditioning because they condition that way during high school, public school and stuff to think a certain way. A lot of people don't realize that. Trading time for money is dead. And the older generation like mine, they don't get that. I got a little niece, 3 years old. She can turn the cell phone on and order movies off the thing. Times has changed. People not gonna get up and jump up and go to work every day like that. Your waitress is gonna be a robot here pretty soon. They talking about they can't get nobody to go back to work because they making more money on unemployment than they are working. Well, yeah, I'd rather sit at home than to go out there and flip flip hamburgers or be sitting there as a security guard getting ready to get shot at because somebody is mad at George Floyd or something. They're gonna stay at home. Times have changed, and this is just. So I mean, let me quit preaching because I get mad at my generation because they don't get it. Some of them don't. I ain't gonna say all. I never say all. It's just some. I mean, do y'all agree with that?
Yes,
I definitely agree.
I agree.
Too many. Yeah.
And also, Danielle, to answer your question, we already got a pastor in. We got a pastor, we got his wife, we got like 3 members of the congregation. But guess where they at? They in co-op 50-50. And they got put at the bottom when co-op 50-50 was saturated with everybody else joining. So now everybody already in it. You see what I'm saying? So all we gotta do is migrate them over here. Come on, man. Come on over here. They already in it, and that's through Miss Avalon. Now I think Monique may know Miss Avalon, or Monique, she may know Lovely. So we probably can put them under Monique. I think Monique is in here. Yeah,
yes,
so that'll be so that'll be good. And we can just, because we got a lot of new in the past like week or two, we got a lot of new members because of Watermind and Co-op 50-50. Some told me to make a waterline co-op 50/50 group in Telegram, and boom, people just start joining it. Hey, and they not even part of our downline and waterline co-op, but they seen the Telegram name, so they just joined and they asking me questions about co-op. Oh, how do I get this done? And now I can reach out to them and be like, look, that's cool, but check this out. Come over here. Number $35. Come in. You know what I'm saying? Sponsor 2 people, I'll put you in. You go ahead and put your 2 in. You know what I'm saying? We got the people you can get. We got plenty of people. You know, it's that should never be a problem. But with the church, yeah, I'm happy you said that, because I do want to kind of go and reach out and migrate them over here. Yeah, because we already got them in. Yeah.
Let me ask you, do you think like social workers would be helpful in since Danielle brought up the point of aged out teenagers from the system, foster children or this type of thing?
I think they'd be so helpful, but my auntie was a social worker, and I could tell you one thing about social workers. Most of the time, depending on, yes, they're busy. They have way more work than they can even get to. And that's why if anybody ever has reached out and needed some kind of government assistance, it takes so long for them to reach back to you, because the government does not want to pay for extra employees. So they just pile the work on more, so the employees they already have. And so a lot of these, and especially with the government red tape, sometimes they're actually very bitter. So maybe this could bring some, light to their life. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And they could get something done, and they could get free from the whole thing.
Yep. Right. Make him give him some time. And then I know we got Miss Wendy. She's a probation officer. And she was already saying, she was like, I go through, it's so many people that when they getting out, parolees and stuff, that she can be reaching out to. She even said that was her idea. I was like, wow, that's a very good idea.
That is an amazing idea.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. And but you gotta think, we have a secret weapon. We ain't gotta pay $50. $35 is so cheap. 3 people can put up $10. Boom. You got some, you got a parolee in, or you got a homeless person in. 3 more people, just put up $10. Boom. You see what I'm saying? So, and then it's not like we not making the money back, because people at the top making the money to continue to push back into the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why I know this is gonna work, because we all on here, we all got the same mindset. And it's a lot of people that couldn't make it on this Zoom call, like Miss Wendy with the parolees and stuff. But I know where they head at, and I know that they're gonna love this. They're gonna love it. So I'm excited to get it going and just see how it's gonna look by the end of the week. I'm excited for the end of the week. I'm excited for next month, for Monday coming up. That's what I'm excited for. Yeah.
Well, we'll make it happen. We just gotta get to work.
Yeah.
We gotta get to work. And then another thing too. I just want to say this. When's the next time we need to schedule a day that we can all sit down and have a leadership call like this once a week to evaluate where we are and what we got going on. Danielle, you already said that you got a busy schedule because you got a family. So I'm gonna let you call. What's a good time for you, or anybody else that's busy? What's a good time to have a leadership call, and what day?
Honestly, 5 o'clock works for a leadership call. Because I can still kind of juggle the kids, juggle cooking, juggle everything, and just kind of put my input in. As far as days, I say I'll leave it up to the group, because I'm kind of open. I'm open.
Okay.
For me, any day but Monday. Mondays are not good for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sundays,
so Monday's out.
The best.
Yeah, Monday's out, but any other day I'll make work. Yeah.
Okay. What other day? Anybody else got anything, responsibility they want to bring to the table?
I'm open. I'm open with the days and stuff. Long as it's
we
just
know you are
ahead of time.
You free, but everybody not like you and I.
Right. We always up.
Yeah, you guys are entrepreneurs.
So look, 2 in the morning, I'm up like this, trying to sneak on the phone.
About that, but eating ice cream at 2 in the morning. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you
hey, get hungry.
Yeah, okay.
He gonna hurt himself.
No,
How
I'm
about
all
you,
right.
Dr.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
So what about doing the weekends? Do weekends work for you, Danielle? You got weekends better?
Not really. I kind of like a Monday. I personally like a Monday. This Tuesday works because the weekend, you know, especially Saturdays, I think people like to enjoy their day on Saturday. And then Sundays, usually everybody's at church, but maybe after church, you know, around this time or maybe earlier, 7 Eastern, that'd be 4 o'clock Pacific.
Sunday.
I
We
tell
could
you
do
what,
about Monday.
when does Club Biz have their corporate call? I don't want that to
Thursday.
interfere with the, huh?
They have that corporate call on Thursday.
Okay, so why don't we just do Tuesday? Since Tuesday, it would sound like a better time to me. Okay. Then that way, Tuesday at 5 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock theirs, and that way we'll just leave it at that, and then don't change it. We'll leave it at that. That way, because we got to have a call so we can evaluate where we are and iron out anything, iron out whatever, positive and negative. You got to have a leadership call at least once a week, and then that way you evaluate how well we doing. Okay.
I agree. What do
So
you think,
Tuesday will
Matthew?
be.
Okay.
Great.
I was going to
Okay.
ask, Matthew has a busy schedule. Aren't you going to school, Matthew?
Yeah, I'm doing some schools in transition as well, but I can fit it in the evening time frame.
Okay. What days are your heavy school days?
It's throughout the week, but I could anytime in the like 7 Eastern or 6, 7 Eastern, 8 will work.
Okay, so you're really busy. So you go Monday through Friday and just hit it hard and then study on the weekends?
A little bit.
Okay. Okay.
So
And
maybe
how about you, Tyler?
maybe 8 Eastern then, around this time on what, Tuesdays?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to make it where it's convenient for everybody.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter to me, but it is a concern with other folks. And so if Tuesday work, that's fine. If Friday is busy, I don't know. I mean, I know during school, I know Fridays was always a day that everybody didn't study as hard, but it depends on what you're taking though too, huh? Depending on what you're doing.
Friday works as well too, because a lot of stuff I'm doing is for my transition out of the military.
Okay, so which one is it gonna be? Friday? You want to change it to Friday?
No, I'm
want to
fine.
leave it Tuesday?
Tuesday works.
And I know Miss Gail has a very busy schedule. She's actually a school teacher, so maybe during the week might not work for her. What do you think, Miss Gail?
I can plug in. I mean, Tuesdays there's a lot of stuff going on, but that's okay. I can plug in.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that being said, Phil, you can take it away. You on the Zoom. I'm going to leave you guys. Okay, because I'm getting hungry and I'm not trying to wait till midnight to get my food.
Right.
Okay.
Late night snack.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
with that being said, I'm looking forward to everybody got my phone number or anybody, you can call me. My phone number is area code 209-390-6171. Okay. And I'll try to help you or refer you as much as I possibly can if we've got any questions. My wife, she does most of the administrative things and stuff like that. I just talk to people and share what all I'm gonna share with them is what I'm working on, the mission statement to help folks. So if you need a 3-way or something like that, then just give me a call. Okay.
Right. And also, guys, Benny, I'm gonna add you. I think you in the Club Bismarck Telegram group, but I'll make sure. So you know that, yeah, he in it. Okay.
Benny, can you throw
Yeah,
that
a
number
couple
out
of
there one
different
more
groups. I
time?
don't know. I got see Telegram. I see a whole bunch of groups. I had to turn my little ringer
You
off
got,
because every
look.
time somebody joined, the thing just goes dee 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 dee. My wife got mad
Look,
at me one night. It was somebody up at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what the
messaging.
world's going on?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna tell you what I do. I pin everything to the top. You see how if you look over here, you can pin it to where that group, it never leaves. So whenever you get all the messages, you'll always see your main groups. You can pin up to 5 groups. So I just pin my 5 groups up here.
Oh, well,
Make it easy.
I know it's kind of hard for me because at nighttime we turn our phone off because the 5G, that energy messes with you and you don't sleep as well. A lot of people are not aware of that. If you turn your phone off, that phone generates radiation. And so I notice when I turn my phone off, completely off, I get a better sleep than I have when it's on.
Wow.
You know, I know we all entrepreneurs and we can't turn them off 24/7, but that's just something to know, you know?
Right. And Benny, I think it was Miss Gail that asked for you to repeat that number, your number one more time.
It's 209-390-6171.
Thank you.
Okay. So make sure you text me before you call me, because I get, just like Telegram gets scams, I get scams too. Somebody talking about our old student loans. Man, I ain't been to school in 40 years. What you talking about? Okay.
Yes. I got one just the other day on my cell phone too. I was like, when did they start doing this? I don't know. Oh, it was
Man,
pay your credit card. They didn't say what credit card company, nothing. They're like, your credit card bill is overdraft, or you have an overdraft fee, or you're overdrawn, or something to do with the credit card bill. I was like, oh my gosh. And then the crazy thing about it is nobody was there to talk. They just hung up.
Sound like
yeah, I called the number back and the number's disconnected.
Right.
Yeah, sound like a scam.
Yeah, it
It's
definitely
definitely
sounds
a
like a scam.
scam. Right. And that's not the worst
Yeah.
one I've got.
Yeah, it's best to text me first before you call. Just text me and say, this is so-and-so with Club Biz. I'm getting ready to call you. And then that way I know I can just pick the phone up. You know, it's a shame we live in a world nowadays that we have, but it is what it is. I just we just have to deal with it. We ain't got no choice. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm plugging off. We'll talk. Phil, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay?
All righty.
All right, then. All
right.
Thanks, everyone.
You just went robot on us, Lavina. We heard something. All right.
Oh, you said I sound like a robot?
Yes. All right. Well, thank y'all for joining. See y'all next time. Tuesday at 8.
All right.
Night.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. Peace.
All right. Peace.
All right.